Hi folks, Nine Toe Nelson here. I'm starting off on a big adventure today. 12-hour drive ahead of me now, and I'll be gone for about 5 days. I'm bringing the LEO along. Let's see where I end up. So I'm making the trip down in my Subaru, affectionately named Forester Gump, who is pulling the LEO on a trailer of no name all the way down to my destination. So the sun has finally come out as I pass through the city of Chicago, and I'm going to be going at this for quite a while yet. I have 3 states I have to get through. Sorry, 4, which I've done before. This is a trip I've made many times in the past, and it's always gone well with a few exceptions. Fingers crossed this time everything holds out. I have a few tasks I have to take care of while I'm there, as well as hopefully provide you guys with some valid entertainment and enjoyment. So I hope to have a good time, and hopefully you guys will appreciate that. And as always, I'll try to impart as much information as I can. So I'll check in again in a bit. Try and do this about every hour. Alright guys, checking back in. I've got 560 miles yet to go. They say it'll take me about 9.5 hours. Of course, that's not including any pit stops, but it's pretty fair. I'm using Waze, and I found that it's usually pretty fair with respect to its time estimates. So that should get me in around 4 p.m. Let's see how well that holds true. So still in Indiana, and it's been pretty smooth going. Hasn't been too much traffic, considering it's 6:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. I'm not surprised, and I'm very grateful, especially considering there's been a lot of construction. But the road looks good and clear right now. I'm sure things are going to change a bit later. But fingers crossed it goes well. Okay guys, checking in again as I cross over the White River of Indiana. And at this point I got 440 miles left to go, with about 7 hours and 40 minutes of travel time. And travel's been holding up pretty good. Traffic's been fair. Hasn't gotten very dense at any real point. This is a little dense, but it's moving, so no complaints there. And for me, things have been going smoothly. So I was going to give a little more info about my trip here. I am heading to North Carolina to a motorcycle lodge that I visit as often as possible every year or so, as a part of a group of riders that all have the same, or at least all started out with the same model of Yamaha, the YZF600R, LEO in my case. And it's been an annual meet. I've made it as often as I could. Started off riding there on the YZF, or the LEO, and I'd go with a buddy of mine who was an avid rider like I am, even more so. I'm going to share a little bit more about him throughout the travels here. But he is a big part of the reason I'm traveling this year. A promise I made that I'm going to be living up to. And of course, to visit my other buddies and to enjoy the place and sceneries of where we are going to ride. So it should be a fun time. Certainly an interesting trip. The fact that I am going on my own this year instead of bringing family is unusual, but due to many factors, it's the best and most appropriate result. Alright guys, I'm going to be checking back in about an hour. Hopefully everything continues to go smoothly. Of course, now we're hitting traffic, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, early check-in. Crossed out of Ohio back into Indiana just now and heading into Kentucky. Right now we're crossing the Ohio River and I wanted to show this bridge. It's a nice trellis bridge that freaks my wife out every time we go over it. She's got a thing about bridges. But I like it. The scenery here is gorgeous. There's trees everywhere except for that nuclear plant over there. Unfortunately, it's cloudy right now. And my understanding is it's been raining at my destination. But that should give up by the time I get there. So here we are now crossing into Kentucky. And I've got just under 6 hours left and 330 miles. Traffic's been pretty good, and I hope it stays that way. Yeah, we really start getting change in elevation around here. Alright guys, I'll check in again in about an hour. Okay guys, checking in again. Still doing pretty well here. No problems on my part. The road's doing pretty well. There's been a lot of construction, but it's all gone through very smoothly. No slowdowns going this way, thankfully. And traffic is still really fair. I'm glad to see. Regardless, I've got 253 miles yet to go. Still on schedule for my arrival time. I'll need to make one more pit stop for some fuel before I get there. So again, let's hope things continue well. And of course, as I say that, traffic is a bug. Traffic is getting dense right ahead of me. Looks like there's some road work coming up. One thing I have to say for Kentucky, they do a great job of making you aware of road work and construction ahead. And they do a good job of managing traffic with it. Alright folks, I'll check in again in about an hour. Okay guys, I'm back for another check-in. So yeah, I've got 192 miles left. A little past my original ETA. I had to make a stop. And looking at about 20 minutes off of the original. But just 3 hours and 45 minutes remaining. Right now I'm going through mountains here on I-75, and it's beautiful. I love how the highways are cut through the mountain ridge. You can see the stone on either side, the stone walls. And traffic has gotten dense but light again. It's moving well. Had a little bit of rain. Nothing more than quick drizzle. But it has been threatening for quite a while now. It's been very overcast. But again, I've been having good luck, so let's hope that holds out. And if things improve with the weather, might be able to get some additional shots in that I had hoped to obtain.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Okay. I'm going to be watching out. Alright guys, I'll catch up to you in an hour. Hey guys, I got another early check-in. So as you can see, traffic has gotten a bit more dense, as in very. And it's still moving, but certainly it is probably the worst it's been all day. Got 130 miles left, and it says it's going to take me just under 3 hours. So we'll see if that holds true. And the weather, again, this is the most overcast it's been for me traveling to this destination in the longest that I can think of. The last time it was like this, it was actually pouring rain, and it was about 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and I was on my bike with my buddy. And that was actually the last year we rode. From there forward, we would either trail or throw them in the back of his van. But yeah, it's not, it's not looking horrible, but it's just that ominous sense that it could happen at any moment. Oh well. We'll see. Traffic is clearing up a little bit here. It's picking up in speed, and the cars are spreading out, so that's a good sign. Let's hope we get some more like that. Alright guys, I'll check in a little bit later. Hey guys, I'm back. And I am 56 miles from my destination. And if you notice a sign right there, it might give you the ultimate clue as to where that is. And, that's actually not right. That's not the destination. That is the location I'll be spending a fair amount of time, but the actual destination is a place called the Iron Horse Lodge, which is in Stecoa, North Carolina. But between here and there is Highway 129, which is, if you're unaware, the tail of the dragon. And as I said before, this is a trip I have made many times, and I'm happy to be back. It's going to take a few minutes before I get to the actual dragon, but in the meantime, we've got this beautiful scenery. have all these trees. Look at the clouds in the mountains ahead. And this nice little highway. So I am going to save the actual Dragon for after I reach my destination. We're going to go through that on the bike. I will show you the Dragon on the way out from the car's point of view. So that being said, I hope you guys will hang around and enjoy those rides. I will be on the Cherahola Skyway as well, which is a less technical but in many opinions more enjoyable ride. You'll see the differences. And if you've never ridden either of them, I strongly suggest you experience them at some point. It is a hell of a lot of fun. And it is also intimidating to some. But I will say, once you've actually ridden it, that concern goes out the window for the most part. You ride your skill level through there, you take your time and learn what it is, you'll enjoy it. The Skyway, if you can ride any road, you can ride the Skyway. Well, that said, I'm going to let you go, but before I do, I am going to ask that you guys please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button if you enjoy this video, and hit the bell for future notifications. When I put videos out, you'll get a notice to your account, and you can see what other fun I'm up to. So stick around. There's going to be more than just some riding, and I'm going to do my best to include you guys in all of it. See you soon. Man, this place is beautiful. I love it out here. Made it, guys. I'm going to be pulling into the Iron Horse Lodge in just a moment. A little later than I had hoped. Traffic, a wrong turn, and the weather made for a slight delay. But nonetheless, I have arrived. So I'm going to pull in here right now. Shortly after, start unpacking everything and get myself settled in. Some of my buddies are here already, and we're gonna have some grub soon and get things rolling for the weekend. Ooh, it's nice to be here. Been quite a while. And here she is. All right, I'm going to jump in and get my keys. See where things go from here.